Welcome to the project demonstration of RF remote control trolley. So here we are developed the trolley system which can handle up to 80 kgs, and that was developed with the help of the two PMDC motors. So here the main input feeding is from the PMDC motor, so which is rotation of its 600 rpm rotations per second, and output of this given to the worm gear. So inside this there is a worm gear and spur gear mechanism. So the worm gear to spur gear, this round one is a spur gear. So the output from this one given to this gear. So here again we are using two spur gears. One is the input and direct, another is the output is feeding to the wheels. So two motors for the robotic this RC trolley movements in forward, backward, left, right and stop movement. So coming to the forward motion, these two will rotate in forward direction, means the trolley will move in forward direction. For the left direction, this will backward movements and this will forward movement, nothing but left side movements. For the vice versa for right also backward, both motors are the backward rotation. So these two motors taking power supply from the 12 volt 7 amp battery. So these motor ratings are going to be the 12 volts 100 watts of motors we are using. So as we discussed, input is 600 rpm, the output is going to be the 20 rpm output. So means we are using the gearbox ratio of 600 to 20 rpm. So to by reduction the gear, so we are going to increase the weight handle, so that motor can handle up to the maximum of 120 kgs, but for the safety reasons including the body weight we are going to use that to 80 kgs of weight on this trolley. So directly we are going to control that through the RF. So let us see the components explanation. So this is the main looking of our robot trolley. So here coming to the component explanation, we are using 12 volt 7 amp battery which is rechargeable battery. So by providing the 230 volts AC input to this power cable, so then this transformer will step down the 230 volts AC to 12 volts AC. So this is the transformer used to step down purpose, and after this the 12 volts AC given as input to this charging circuit. So the purpose of the charging circuit is which will convert the 12 volts AC to pure DC voltage of 12 volts which is sufficient to charge a battery. So here we can see two diodes. The purpose of these two diodes is, so when the battery is fully charged, in order to protect this transformer, the diodes block the current from the battery to the transformer when it is fully charged. So when it is charging, there is a red LED indication. When it is fully charged, these diodes will block the current flow from the battery to that one. So after this battery is fully charged, so you should keep this charging at least of 8 to 10 hours. Once it is fully charged, by oning off the switch, we can enable this robot movement. Before on this, the first step is we need to connect the 9 volts battery to this transformer, to the transmitter section, and next on off switch. So this red LED show the status of data is transmitting from the transmitter to the receiver end. So once you provide the inputs forward, backward, right, left, so these four control buttons, the data will be given through this RF transmitter, the red color chip. So here also red color chip is there which is act as a receiver module. So the data will be received here and the data will be given through this decoder IC, and from there the decoder IC will be given to the PIC16F72 microcontroller. So from there we are going to control these two DC motors directions with the help of these four electromagnetic relays. So these relays are used to control the direction of the motors, means forward and backward movements. Two relays per motor. So these two relays for the left side and these two for the right side motor. So the data will be getting from the transmitter to the receiver section through this RF receiver module. So these are the main components: RF transmitter, receiver module, microcontroller, 4 relay board, and the battery and the charging circuit. So this is a charging charger one for the 230 volts AC input. Let us see the demonstration. So without weights, so first of all, as we discussed, on the transmitter on this one. So before disconnect the whole power supply, first of all again off this, then you can disconnect the power supply the transmitter. Transmitter on first, transmitter off last. So we should remember that, otherwise the system will move the wrong directions without any transmitter signal. So now without weights, I'm just demonstrating that. Forward, backward, right side and left side. Let us see with the weight. So let us see that. batch.